We are live.
Right.
Guys, we are
Finally.
sorry. We are sorry. We used a new technology and we thought it wasn't live and we were live and the broadcast ended and now we're back up. So, hey, we're going to get started in about 5 minutes so that we can make sure everyone is live in the group. So, Ben, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to the most badass group of recruiters there possibly is. And I am going to find our live video. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to go where the event page is and let people know we are live here. We are live here.
What's a good event without some technical difficulties, right?
Exactly. Hey, just because we do stuff in software does not mean we are software experts. So it looks like, I believe, people are going to start trickling over. They are 26
there we go.
people.
What's up, Alex?
What's up, guys? What's up?
Alex,
What's up on
I expect to see
YouTube?
the program soon, buddy.
What's up, YouTube? Just fixed it. Watch there. Hey, guys, we're going to get started in like 5 minutes. We had a couple technical difficulties. Woot woot, Alex, what's up, man? Yeah, so as you can see, we had a couple problems. Ben, tell people how excited they should be tonight.
You should be elated. You should be at the edge of your seat for what we're about to do tonight. The information we're going to share with you. You've seen the emails. If you're here on this event, if you're checking out this live right now, you've seen the lead up. What we've been talking about, and you should be hyped.
Dude, I'm super excited. Super excited.
I'm going to go ahead and pin this to featured so everybody sees it. Just because we had 300, 400, whatever odd people registered to the event, but want to make sure that everybody knows this is where it's at now.
Guys, how is everyone doing tonight? Hey, congratulations for being committed to your business, man, and learning new ways to do new things, right?
What's up, Michael Thompson? Hey, Jesus. Hey.
Who else we got? I'm in the group right now too, Ben. We got
hey.
Chio, Andrew, Devin, Jeff. Will this be recorded? This will not, Jeff. We got something better for you, man. This is going to stay on the internet forever inside the Recruiter Empire and on YouTube. Ben, what's up?
Michael Benjamin says, DJ Tim Madden in the house and backwards hat, badass Ben.
Who said that? You said
Michael Benjamin. He's an OG.
Wait till you see this video I created, man. I am going to be the DJ for tonight. So we're going to
talk about DJ.
Right? We made a little awesome intro video before we get started. And I'm super excited to share it with you guys and really show you, hey, who wants to learn how to get in front of, I don't know, let's see, 12,000. And then if you had 10,000, 22,000, who would like to find out tonight how to get in front of like 22,000 people a month that are clients and candidates for for a little more than like $1 a day? Man, I wish they had this stuff going whenever, freaking I had to have
back in the day, right?
Yeah. Hi, Love. Hi, Arita, Vanessa, Surendra. Hey, nice to see you guys. Thanks for showing up.
What's up, Drew?
Awesome.
Hey, Andre, you probably just you finished up the call. Devin, what's up, man? Hey, Devin, we're talking Saturday, right? We're talking Saturday.
Hey guys, do me a favor. If you want to be, if you want your name to show up over our stream, so it's super cool, I'm posting it in the chat below. Click where it says I'm going live on StreamYard, but before leaving a comment, please grant this. Do me a favor, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Here's what that will do. When you guys are actually saying something, we can see your name, and I believe it'll pop up on the screen so that we won't forget what you asked, because I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions when we get started.
What's up, Alexandra? I love Alexandra because she likes and loves everything on content that I put out. So I always have to thank her so much.
That's excellent. Excellent.
People are excited. Okay, I see. There we go. Yeah, Alex, it's gonna be crazy. Let's see who else we got.
Well, hey, Ben, let's go ahead, guys. We don't want to thank you for your patience as we fix this tech issue.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. What we're going to do now is, Ben, dude, I think it's time to get started, man. What do you think?
You want me to get started?
I want you to get started. Who's ready to get started? Let us know in the comments, right?
Drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to get started.
Drop a 1 in the comments if you guys are ready to learn some really cool stuff to grow your business, help you get more clients, help you get more candidates. Do I get a shout out? See, hey, if you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, whoever said that, I'd be able to see your name pop up.
Yeah, we can't see your name. If I could see your name, I'd shout you out. Who is that?
111. We seeing lots of ones.
I need to see a few more ones before we get started.
Ones are going, dude. I'm pretty sure everyone did a 1. Chat's going crazy.
Chat's going nuts. Should we get started?
Let's get started. Yeah.
Oh, that's my mom. Okay, all right.
Oh, hey.
Okay, yes, mom.
Yes.
Mom, you get the biggest shout out of all. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And get dad to watch this too. He needs this, by the way, FYI. Actually, you both need this. Anyways, all right.
Let's do it.
You ready to get started?
Roll the clip.
Yeah. All right. Okay, let's do it.
Ben, I think we are ready, my man.
So
let's get started. Give me one moment.
Who was hype on that video, by the way?
Let me actually share my screen real quick. I know I was hype, man.
I was hype.
Having good energy every day in your business is so important, guys, right? I like to have fun. If you like to have fun while you're doing business, let me know in the comments. Hey,
Definitely.
Ben, do me a favor. Add that to stream for me.
Boom.
Guys, we are super excited tonight to show you something that me, Ben, and someone else created to help get you clients and candidates on Autopilot. So, Ben, why don't you kick us off?
Yeah, let's jump off. All right, so check it out, guys. This training, this presentation, I mentioned it a lot in some emails and some other content that we put out, but specifically, we really want to tell you precisely why this is for you, why this presentation is for you, let alone everything we're going to show you is for you and that you need. So number one, if you hate doing anything manually on LinkedIn, okay, which I could pretty much probably count every one of our currently 65 viewers in on that, right? Manual LinkedIn sucks in 2022 and beyond. Okay. Second thing, if you need more clients, if you're in the recruiting and staffing business and you are flunking out and you don't have enough clients, this is 100% for you. If you need more candidates, which obviously goes hand in hand with clients, this is absolutely for you. So 3 reasons right there that you should just flat out continue to watch exactly what we're going to show you, which is going to be mind-blowing.
And then, hey, over the next 45 to 60 minutes, here's what we're going to show you, right? We're going to show you how we can take what you're doing now. So if you're a solo guy who owns a guy or gal who owns a recruitment agency, hey, how can I find these clients and candidates? Because why? At the end of the day, we want more revenue, right? You probably started your business because you want financial freedom. You want more freedom to travel, work from a laptop, maybe go to South America, maybe hang out during the day, do biz dev at night, right? So we want to show you how you can significantly increase your revenue using some super cool software tools. More importantly, if you've ever had trouble finding candidates specifically, because I know this is a hot topic all the time. Ben, what's the best? Is it Indeed? Is it ZipRecruiter? Is it, do I email people, right? Hey, we want to show you a way that no matter who you're looking for, right? How can we get your information in front of thousands of people every week so that you can sit back, right? And automate this whole process, right? Hey, we live in 2022. We got the metaverse coming. We have all this other crazy stuff, right? We have to have technology work for us, right? Back in the day, what did people have to do? They had to knock on a door. They had to have people come to their office to freaking, do interviews. Hey, we live in 2022 now. That's not even a real thing. In this post-pandemic world, we live in a Zoom environment where technology is abundant. So we want to show you a very cool tool to help you grow your business significantly so you can have a little more time, which is what Ben's going to talk about.
Yeah. So basically, what does this do for you? Okay. Right. Just on a core level, what does this do for you? So again, 3 items of super importance, right? Number one, just as Tim was alluding to, we live in 2022, right? Which means nobody likes to pick up the phone. Nobody likes to knock on a door.
No one's going to answer the phone anyway, man. Verizon says like 95% of calls go unanswered or something.
Right. So nobody's picking up your phone call. Nobody's talking to you at the door. And number one, your time is your most precious asset. It's the only thing that you cannot replenish. So number one, this software saves 70 hours on average tested per user per week. 70 hours of manual labor that we alluded to earlier on LinkedIn. So people are hunting and pecking and looking around and doing LinkedIn Sales Navigator searches, looking for, whatever they're looking for, candidates, clients, etc. But 70 hours of that can be saved up by using this automation. And I know you might be thinking, well, I don't spend 70 hours a week on LinkedIn. Doesn't matter, because here's the point. We're actually not only going to save you that time, but we're actually going to add value to the point of potentially 30 to 40 hours that you could have been using LinkedIn manually, but we're going to do it automated, right? So second thing, spending more time closing deals. What are you? You're a recruiter, right? So if you run a recruiting agency, staffing business, you need to be the face of your business. You need to be closing deals. You need to be sitting at the desk. You need to be signing contracts, negotiating deals, closing deals, and getting that stuff off the ground, because that's the bread and butter of the business, right? So that's what you need to be spending your time doing instead of running around on LinkedIn. Let that robot itself and let you do the people stuff, right? Okay, third thing, spending more time sending in quality candidates. So candidates are like currency, right? You get your clients, but then your candidates are your currency. So it only behooves of you to get the most high quality candidates as possible so that you can retain the best clients and get repeat referral business, like all that jazz, and hopefully volume business with all of your clients that you're working with in your recruiting agency. So these are 3 major points about the software we're going to tell you about here. And we're going to go more deeper into this kind of stuff. But yeah, hey, Maurice, by the way, you joined late. You didn't miss much, but
we're on slide 4. You were in great hands.
Yes.
So, hey, here's what me and Ben can absolutely guarantee you right now, right? I know Ben does a lot of training on, everything. Obviously, if you check out his YouTube, right? Anything about recruiting you could possibly learn on his YouTube channel, in his program, all of his different things, right? But I can tell you, if you just give us your attention for the next 30 minutes, here's what we can guarantee. This will be one of the most valuable presentations you see this year for your business.
100%. So we've obviously had, basically up until this point, we've obviously had program members that are in Recruiter Empire Mentorship, Recruiter Empire Elite, the various programs that we have in Recruiter Empire, right? And all y'all know about Recruiter Empire if you're watching this, right? As well as Tim in your program, where you help people land 6-figure jobs and you career coach and optimize LinkedIn and do all the super important stuff people need to do. We kind of are on the converse sides of things, both complementary, right? But all of our group members, people in our programs, have been the people using this software, like right up until now, right? Mm-hmm. So we're now just at the phase where we're putting everything out to the public. And so,
no, hold on, not to the public, to the Recruiter Empire.
Well, that's right.
Facebook group, the top group. Right. Hey guys, this is not being shared anywhere else besides with you, right? So
that's right.
We've had so much success with our clients. Ben's going to run through a couple, but here's what I'll tell you. We have hundreds of clients that have closed massive contracts, not have to worry about clients, got people jobs, sales professionals closing more deals. We just can't say enough stuff about this. So we're finally in a position to, bring on some more of the Recruiter Empire. And Ben's going to share, a couple successes that additionally that we've had.
Yeah. So this one here is Anas. Anas, can't say enough about this guy. This guy's awesome, right? He's a go-getter. So Anas started using Esferas, and Anas landed his first client using Esferas. First client using Esferas, right? Just by setting it up, click, boom. Ran it for probably a week, and boom, 4 warehouse positions, $16,000 payout. Just because he was able to connect with somebody on Esferas. Not only that, but the same client connected him with their sister branch in Miami, which referred him to another 6 roles, totaling $30,000 in revenue for him in placements. So that's Anas right there. And I think you want to pop to the next one.
Yeah.
So we'll move right along. Okay. So we're talking about Matthew. Matthew, he says this himself, right? I know you maybe you can read it, maybe you can't, or whatever, but he says it flat out himself that he is not a recruiting guru. He is not a recruiting master.
He knows nothing. He knew nothing about LinkedIn.
Nothing about LinkedIn. Nothing about outreach or automation or
copy. This guy didn't know anything. Look, nothing. I don't know anything about LinkedIn.
We love Matthew.
With people, what to say, Matthew? Well, I bet. Hey, that was last September. I guarantee you what. He's probably a freaking master right now.
He's up there. Yeah. So Matthew, not a recruiting expert, not an automation expert, nothing. Just said, okay, yeah. This is what the tool does. I'm ready to go. And that's his attitude, right? So he went for it. And by using Esferas, in 8 days, he connected with 50 people and scheduled a client call. And literally all of this was done while he was sleeping. So schedule that client call literally like on autopilot. So when we say autopilot, like we mean autopilot. Like we're not talking about like, oh, you have to be manually involved in this thing and running things over and over. No, you can literally be sleeping and scheduling client calls.
Here's the best part too. Look at what his message says. Imagine this message.
Yeah.
He says, I do recruiting. Do you have any needs? So we're not even saying, guys, for the people that sit there and like overanalyze and they're like, oh my God, should I say this or should I say that? Hey, do you have any recruiting needs? It's freaking crazy.
Super simple. So this one's super cool, right? So yeah, here we've got this is I love this one just because it's multifaceted, right? Not only was this woman able to amplify and just basically explode her business using Esferas, she was able to increase her lead communication with clients and candidates by 125%. So just to break that down in simple terms, right? The way, and we'll definitely talk about this, but the way Esferas works is it expands your reach, right? So you can only do so much manually on LinkedIn, but if you're running LinkedIn automation or running things on autopilot, right, you're able to expand your reach again while you sleep, okay? And she was able to do that by 125%, meaning she was able to connect that much more. She was able to be seen that much more. People saw her that much more, all that kind of thing. So, and she landed a contract that night that she started using Esferas, and she literally had all of that. She sent it over to me. She sent over the timestamps, like everything, all that jazz. And you can see it in the testimonials that she wrote. Esferas is a godsend, you know, all that kind of stuff, and whatnot. So we're super pumped because at this point she's, once again, you know.
But before we really go into it, Ben, just in case people don't know who Ben Nader is, why don't you tell them?
Yeah, so what's up? If you don't know me, shame on you, but jokes aside. My name is Ben Nader. I run Recruiter Empire, and what we do is we help entrepreneurs and recruiters basically build and scale recruiting and staffing empires, quite literally. And so I've been featured in Pixlr, Forbes, Fast Company, and I effectively run Recruiter Empire as well as partner in on Esferas to help recruiters amplify and maximize their reach.
And hey guys, if you don't know me, my name is Tim Madden. I am the owner and founder of Executive Career Upgrades, where we help directors, VPs, and executives. I know you guys really don't care about that, but the reason I'm saying this is we use this tool to get directors, VPs, and executives jobs they love. So a lot of the people you're trying to get a hold of for the deals, right, to get the deal signed, those are the individuals that I work with that utilize this tool as well. And we have some really cool stuff to share on that later. Also, hey, I've been featured almost everywhere on the internet: Entrepreneur, Forbes, Fast Company, Newsweek, Business Insider, USA Today.
Just Google them.
And dude, Ben, I'm going to be on the magazine in August for the top 100. I made the top 100 list for innovator and entrepreneur. I know you guys don't care. You want to see Esferas. We're going to get there really soon, guys.
So pumped for you, man, about that. Honestly, so pumped, so pumped.
Appreciate it. Hey, here's the deal, okay? The biggest problem that you have in business is not enough people know about you, man.
Right.
If they did, you wouldn't worry about candidates. You wouldn't worry about clients. You could grow your team, have financial freedom, right? This system can help solve a small portion of that. Well, a big portion of that. And we're going to show you how shortly.
So there's a big thing about that, right? Let me just riff on it real quick, because a lot of people don't get this. And you mentioned it, you spoke it out clearly, but I just want to reiterate it once again, because I've done a YouTube video about this. I think I've done some Facebook stories about this, but here's the deal. Everybody will tell you it's all about who you know, right? It's all about who you know. Hey man, you know, it's all about those connections. It's not about what you know, it's who you know. That is false. It's completely false. That's just an old wives' tale. It's a tall tale. It's something that's been passed down. It's fun to say. Yeah, it kind of sounds meaningful, but it's wrong. It's not about who you know. It's about who knows you. Okay? If you're in business, right? Specifically, if you're a recruiter or a staffing agency, who knows you, right? You already have a Rolodex. You know a bazillion people, right? But who of those people know you? That's the more important aspect, because that's right where the rubber meets the road and business actually happens.
Absolutely. Hey, Ben, give them a little introduction before I go in and show them what the system's actually done.
Yeah, sure. So basically, number one, it's just as it says, Esferas is fully automated. So when I say fully, I mean everything, right? From head to toe. So there are literally 2 clicks, I think about 2-3 clicks that you have to do, 3 at max, to literally set up and import where you would get 2,500 people visited, messaged, followed up, all that jazz on LinkedIn. It is fully automated. So basically, it's you know, what's the commercial? Set it and forget it, right? That's exactly how it works.
We can actually set up the campaigns, which we'll show you soon, to where you can actually connect, follow up, get a freaking calendar invite. Imagine going to sleep, waking up, and having someone booked on your calendar who may be interested in your business because they have some recruiting.
I'd be excited. What? I'd love it. So built-in mini CRM. Who wants to know what a mini CRM is? Well, it's a CRM that's mini. So that's exactly what it is,
We'll,
right?
we'll go over more of this in a second.
Yeah. You want to keep track of some client data. You want to keep track of some candidate data. You'll
Some
have
notes.
that capability, right? So
Mhm.
mini CRM built into the tool. Number 3, this
Most
whole
important
thing,
part, really.
yeah, right. This is of utmost importance, right? So Tim, you formerly ran a staffing business, and that business did quite good revenue.
Almost 10 mil in 5 years, guys. And guess what? I didn't freaking have this.
Right. You had none of this, right? So
I had
$10
none
million,
of this.
and then you exited that business, right? So Tim's a former headhunter, recruiter, all that jazz, and then blew up to be a Renaissance man. And I myself, recruiter, and all of that, and kind of blew everything up into recruiter empire and all that today. But with that being said, myself and Tim joined forces to make this thing built by recruiters for recruiters, because both he and I know exactly what the pain points you face, so we know exactly what to do to fix them. That's exactly why we built the software.
So, hey,
this is really cool.
Esferas has done a lot. Okay. This is now a proven system that, hey, by the way, I forgot to add this even into the slide deck, Ben. Esferas has been featured on Forbes, Entrepreneur, Newsweek, like Fast Company, and I think somewhere else. And guys, check this out. Esferas is approaching making almost 500,000 connections. Inside the next 60 days, it will have made 500,000 connections. Ben, do you think out of those 500,000 connections, people closed a couple deals?
I would say a couple.
You think of the 130,000, right, messages that have been sent to close deals? Like, it's freaking crazy. And more importantly, I'm going to show you my favorite aspect of Esferas really shortly, which is called a visit. This is where Tim Madden makes all his money. Shh, don't tell anybody about this. Esferas is literally visited, as you can see, right? 4.4 million profiles on LinkedIn. And I'm super excited to actually go in now and show you a little about this system, how this system can work for you, how it's different than other systems on the market that make you click buttons, log in every day, do all this crazy tech stuff. Guys, I'm not a tech guy. Ben, not a tech guy. Hey, as you noticed, we could hardly get the live stream up, guys, right? But we built this so that, this is very, very simple. So even if you're a person who isn't very technological savvy, this system's going to be perfect for you. So Ben, let me stop share on the presentation. And what I'm going to do is share my other screen so I can start giving a walkthrough of exactly what it can do for you guys to get more candidates and clients. So let me click the screen share. You might have to maximize your screen here. Ben, go ahead and add that to the stream for me, please, sir. Okay, this is the Esferas platform, okay? Now, what I'm going to do here is give you a quick demo, okay, of what this can do. And then we will take questions at the end, right, of after we give the demo. We'll go through a couple more things. Then I will stay on, me and Ben, to answer all of your questions. The first thing I want to tell you is there is so many people on LinkedIn. All of your clients are on LinkedIn and all of your candidates. So there's a couple cool things this system can do. So think about this. In Sales Navigator, you have people, which if you've been following Ben and you're in the recruiter empire, you should know what Sales Nav is, because if you don't, I'm about to show you really quickly. This is how you identify what your target market is. Now, I just have a general list here built because I use it differently than recruiters do. But just think about this right now. You need to target, say, Ben, you live up in Seattle, right? So you can literally say, I live in Seattle. I want to target every single HR manager, VP of HR, CE owner I specialize manufacturing. We could build this list and simply import it into the Esferas platform. I'll show you how in a moment. But I just have a list here of, hey, these are the guys I typically target to go after for my business development. So step one, inside the Esferas platform, we have what's called action sequences. So I'm going to briefly talk about this. You'll notice here I have one that says visit and new connections. What I do for that one is the first thing I do, the way I have this campaign set up, is it's going to visit their profile. Remember, I told you this is my favorite thing? Because here's why. Let me show you. Just because of me visiting people's profiles, and if you're new to LinkedIn, that's okay. I'll explain it real quick.
Let's you really don't understand the power of this. This is
Ben Nader's profile. If I click on Ben Nader right now, Ben Nader knows that Tim Madden looked at his profile. Seems like not that big of a deal, right? However, do this 400 times a day. So think about this. I have my target market, my directors, VPs, and executives, right? Look, let's go to Tim Madden's profile for a second. What does my profile say, guys? I help people land jobs they love. Directors, VPs, and executives. So imagine me visiting 400 directors, VPs, and executives every single day, doing all this other stuff that I'm about to show you. Who in their right mind, Ben, would connect with Tim Madden? Do you think they're maybe in a job search?
More than likely.
More than likely. Who would connect with Ben Nader?
Who isn't in a job search?
Hey, who would connect with Ben Nader? Probably guys trying to build their recruitment business, because that's what his profile said, right? So we're literally targeting hundreds of people every single day on fully autopilot. And let me show you the beauty of what this system actually does if you do that. Every single day, people are going to want to hire you. Look at this guy, the first person. Look at the
list. Look at the entire list.
Can you tell me what this says? He's open to work. Why would he connect with me, guys? He probably needs a resume, interview coaching, wants to hook up on one of my programs, state directors, assistant secretary to the U.S. Department of Treasury. Holy crap. Vice president communications, et cetera, right? So we can see right here, right? By visiting people's profiles, it actually, okay, a couple a day want to connect with you. And let me just show you what Esferas has done. As you can see, there's 18 today. Let's see how many people I connected with yesterday. Michael Bryan, Felicia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people, right? Yesterday. 18 people today. Guys, let's be honest. Do you think one of them's looking for a job? Now, let's put this to work for you. Say you're branded like I'm a recruiter who helps whatever company. If you target those people, if they connect with you, there's probably a business opportunity, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a sequence in Esferas that says, hey, I'm going to visit their profile, connect, follow up. But here's the thing. Sometimes when I visit people, they already want to connect with me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to accept. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to actually go to Cody and say, hey, I'm going to add him in a campaign right now. And I'm going to tell you what it says really briefly. I just added him to a campaign. So just think, he wanted to connect with me. He's probably looking for a job. My first message says this. Hey, Cody, so glad to be connected to you. Hey, here's what I specialize in. If I can ever be of any assistance, please let me know. Now, if he doesn't say anything, what's going to happen? He's going to get another message. Now, I'm going to show you how I utilize it, right? Hey, I just made this awesome interview cheat sheet that's helped over X amount of people feel more comfortable on interviews. Hey, do you mind if I send it to you? Hey, I just recently did some free training. So I use it a lot different than you guys, right? But imagine, let's go back to Seattle and manufacturing, right? Someone wants to connect with you who's a VP of HR and manufacturing, and you're branded as, hey, I help these people. That first message is going to say, hey, Christy, thank you so much for connecting. Hey, I specialize in this. I'd love to be an added resource for you for any recruitment needs that you might have. Hey, if you'd like to chat, please let me know. And we know, and if you follow Ben's videos, the money is in the follow-up. So if they don't say anything, you can automate a second message and third message. And here's the cool thing. Don't tell anyone. We already know what works with recruiters. And if you decide to hook up on this platform, we're going to give you the exact scripts to follow. Who would like that? Give me a 1 in the comment. So that's one of them, right? We do the visits. Now, if they don't try to connect with you, we're going to try to connect with them. After we try to connect with them and they accept, we're going to send follow-up messages. So you can think you can actually have campaigns that, hey, I'm targeting VPs of HR. I'm targeting candidates. The opportunities are limitless, right? So, a lot of the times we'll log into some of these recruiter profiles. They have many different campaigns, etc., that they can do. So basically, we need to identify what clients or candidates you want to do, and then we want to import them into the Esferas platform, which now I'll get to. This is the mini CRM. As you'll notice, look at all these people now. I can click here. I can add notes. Hey, I talked to this guy at this day, right? So everyone, how many questions do we get every day? Hey, what CRM do I use? What CRM do I use? Hey, if you're not a big agency and you just need to take a couple notes and tag people and add them, hey, this is what the system will actually do for you, okay? Here's the other cool thing. On the dashboard, we have analytics, okay? We have campaigns that say, hey, here's the cool thing. You remember that that campaign I'm running for people for new business development? I have a 25% acceptance rate. So if you're running different business development campaigns or candidate campaigns, you can actually track the analytics of which ones are performing well. And if it's not performing well, hey guys, maybe we need to change up what we're saying or who we're targeting, right?
What doesn't get measured does not get managed.
Exactly. There is many other functions of this. We can upload lists. We can tag people. For instance, let me kind of show you a tag. Say, for instance, Shirley, right? Say I was interviewing her for a role. Hypothetically, I could easily go to her profile. I could click, add a tag. I could tag as, hey, interviewed for, I don't know, whatever role you have open, right? Interviewed for this, okay? So later, you can filter by who have I interviewed for this role? What business development am I working on right now? Who do I need to follow up with, right? So we built this system to be like, hey, how can I, automate all my LinkedIn stuff to generate business? And then more importantly, how do I freaking stay organized, with all of this different stuff going on? Okay. And yes, if you need to get your staffing agency on the ground, let's help you get your first client. Absolutely.
Let's talk.
Now, the other thing, if you that we're excited to show you, okay? Hey, Ben, talk to me for a minute because you're the cold email king, right? Besides LinkedIn,
I'll take the crown.
Number 2 lead development or biz dev thing is you guys need business emails. Ben, talk to him about business emails and then I'll show him enrichment.
Yeah, so here's the deal. Ultimately, when you're doing your outreach, which is a absolute staple, a pillar of your entire process, your workflow, as far as client acquisition, right? And I'm specifically talking about client acquisition, not candidate side, not fulfillment, right? But emails, right? Emails have effectively generated over 7 figures, collectively, both for myself and for the pockets of students in Recruiter Empire. Just emails, literally. So I want to get that point across. And with that being said, specifically business emails are critical to client acquisition because here's the deal. When you look at, Jim at abcmanufacturing.com, right? Or Jim5031@gmail.com, there is a vast difference between reaching out to that individual Jim on one of those emails. Here's why, right? When that person gets an email, okay, and that email, do you want me to take the deck off or?
No.
Okay.
Check the YouTube comment.
When that person gets an email at their company email, their business email, right? abcindustries.com, right? It's a psychological thing, right? Here's the deal. They're getting it at their office, they're getting it on their work laptop. That's where they're getting the email, right? And that's very important in comparison to them getting that email on their Gmail, right? Because it sets the whole tone, right? Number one, it's way more serious. It means business. Like I'm emailing you from Ben at seattlesearch.io to Jim at abcsolutionswhatever.com versus their personal Gmail. That's totally different for candidates, But when we're talking about business emails, it's insanely
super important.
It's
Which is why, guys,
important why you get them.
which is why we wanted to hook up this system to say, who wants business emails? Put a 1 down below, or let's get it, or let's make money. Let me guys know if you want business emails, because here's what we know, guys. Hey, Zoom info, we're talking, they're talking about 25K a year. All of these emails are so expensive. Let me show you something really quick I ran a list in Connecticut. Remember this list right here that I ran of my target market? Let me show you something. If I want their emails, I could literally click here, select all 2,400 if I wanted all of their emails, click the enrich button, and then guess what? In 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to have almost all of their business emails. Who thinks 2,500 business emails that you could pop into a CRM? If you don't know what I'm talking about, we can send you a video on that, but you can cold email market to the masses. Let me show you. So I would click enrich. After I wait 5 to 10 minutes, I got it. I can export this list. Let me show you what the list looks like. Here it is. Morgan Stanley, Metro Lab. Look at this, guys.
You were about to say with these emails, who do you think is going to get a deal? I think people are going to get 5, 10 deals. I'll be the one to raise my hand.
Guys, if you email 1,000 people and you can't get on the phone with at least 5 to 10 people and close 3 deals, number one, look at your email copy.
There's some issues.
Okay? Or number two, you need to hook up on Ben's program to learn how to sell staffing services, right? You can absolutely not fail if you are starting an agency, or, hey, you got a couple people working for you, right? Because what we can do is this system. Oh, by the way, is it safe? No one's asked me. Hey, it's safe. Okay. We abide by LinkedIn restrictions under the account tab. Let me show you. We have account settings where you cannot go past what LinkedIn allows. So we get a lot of questions about account safety, etc. Just know that this is absolutely, we stay below LinkedIn guidelines. Now, last thing I want to mention, and then we can go over, a little bit of pricing and a couple of the bonuses that we want to give you guys. If you're coming over from Octopus because you don't like clicking buttons, or Lead Leaper, or you want to import people with Data Scraper if you use that, or another Esferas account if you have multiple accounts, hey, we can absolutely assist you on that. So Summit Placement Services, yes, there are daily limits. There absolutely are daily limits. The daily limits say, I'm just going to give you the weekly. Weekly, we can connect with 100 people. We can actually connect and send messages. Number two, we can visit 2,800 profiles per week. Now, here's the new thing, Alex and Jay Bronny and Summit. So back to Summit. We have some exciting news, though. I know our developers on here, but here's what I'm going to say. We have an update coming soon that is going to show you how to take, remember those enrichment emails I showed you? We can actually send out via LinkedIn, okay, 600 additional, roughly, I think it's like, I believe it's 600, 400 to 600 extra connections a week. So Summit specifically, right? Right now, you're right. It's 100 a week for new connections, 2,800 visits per profile. But coming soon, we're going to have what's called Connect by Email, which is going to be it's going to take Esferas and it's going to 3x it. We hope to have that done in the near future as well. And we are extremely, extremely excited about that. Number two, it runs off of a Chrome extension right here. Okay. So, hey, I just wanted to give you super short overview. We got a couple more things to go over, and then I promise I will answer all of your questions. So, Ben, I'm going to stop share. Let me get the deck back up. Give me 1 second. Let us get us back on track. Ben, if you could add to stream, I would appreciate it, sir.
You got it.
Ben, go over pricing. And also, guys, we want to go over some bonuses that we want to give you because, hey, we just don't want to say, hey, here's our software. We want to make sure you're absolutely 150% successful at getting your first deal very quickly or getting your first placement off this software, right? We want this to be 1,000% ROI for you. So Ben, go over some of the pricing for them.
Cool. Yeah. So just to riff on that, anybody that knows me, anyone that knows my content, my program, etc., you know that I'm all about other people winning, right? That's what I'm all about, right? When I see success, that's my success, right? So ultimately, that's why I'm involved in this project. That's why I signed on and went the distance with all this, because Esferas is it's the real deal, and this is what gets people results. So pricing, okay. So if you just want to hop on and you want to go basically do a month to month, right? It's $49.99. Okay. That is the cost for everything. That's going to get you the mini CRM. That's going to get you all of your action sequences, your messaging, your visiting. That's going to be your full unlimited LinkedIn automation. So you can literally import as many people as you want onto Esferas and let it just run, do its thing, and just let the deals pile up, let the connections pile up, and let all that run its course. So the $49.99 is the monthly cost if you want to do that. If you want to be a tad bit smarter than that, save some money, save 20%, right? You can get in for $480. It's one-time cost, right? And that'll be for the year. Okay. So $480 is the annual cost. Now, the reason we're doing this event, and on top of that, the reason we're super passionate about this, hopefully that conveys itself, is because we have extras. We just don't want you, like Tim said, we don't want you to
go wait.
off and
we got to wait on the extras for a sec. So we will get there very soon.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
I want to go over real quick, guys, because I know someone who asked, what's the email scraping limit? So I want to go over that. Hey,
yeah, great point.
Email scraping comes with some additional cost because here's why. We have to go to multiple systems on the internet, find their business email, make sure it's verified before we deliver it to you. That costs us money because of the partnerships we have with different people. So here's the pricing with enrichment. But just like I said, Zoom info is going to be $25,000. And you go to, so many people have used all these other services where their emails are crap, they don't work, etc. Hey, these emails, we use them. They're verified. So we have, hey, maybe you want 1,000. That's $40 a month. We'll get you 1,000 credits. Okay. $69.99, 2,000. And then we have a 10,000 email package for $130 every single month. Here's the thing. No matter what package you want to add on with enrichment, just like me and kind of Ben were joking about, hey, for $100, okay, if you get 5,000 credits, which maybe gets you, at the end of the day, our hits rates like 70 to 75% emails, that's going to get you 4,100 verified business emails for $100. Guys, if you can't close a deal on that, it's probably time, man, to say, you know what, this probably isn't for me. Right? I mean, it
right.
probably isn't.
You gotta check on that. Yeah. If you're not closing out some deals off of 5,000 emails, verified business emails directly, which have been tested. We've been testing this stuff for over a year now. And at this point, if you're not closing deals on that, there's an issue. So
someone just asked too, hey, what percentage of the emails are validated? Hey, back to that. Here's what I've done. You sound like you know what you're talking about. So I'm going to hop in for a sec. Hey, if you use my email verifier or different stuff, or you're very familiar with scraping, here's what we're noticing. When we try to get 1,000 emails, we typically get back about 70 to 75%. Okay. Now, with that being said, okay, once we get those emails, I have already validated them through my email verifier with 99% accuracy. So I can confidently sit here and say, and I wouldn't lead you astray, any email you get from us, okay, 99.5% of the time is not going to be a bounce back email. Do credits roll over? Great question, man. We've never had that before.
Really good. Yeah.
Dev right now. That's a good question. Let me ping him.
Is there a one-time life deal price? There is to have the platform, which is $480.
That's for a year, though.
No, lifetime. Oh, you're looking for lifetime. Oh, somebody's looking to go long-term. Okay. That's another question we got to ping our dev on. But I'm sure we can come up with a price for you.
So, hey, if you're going to move forward with Esferas, guys, and we'll show you how. And hey, do you offer templates, free emails, and file? Absolutely.
Everything.
Electro. We're going to go over that in just a second. But hey, I highly encourage you guys. I know a lot of you guys are about to hook on Esferas, and we're going to show you some cool stuff on how we're going to support you on that. Okay. But here's the thing. If you hook up on Esferas, you need emails, guys. You have to. So even if you need 1,000 or you need 2,000, or you're like, hey, I need a deal quick, like let's load up on this, like I need some deals, I would highly encourage you to get this. This will get you anyone's email summit. So whether you're targeting owners or candidates, etc., you will get their email with the software. So Ben, before we tell people how to, they can sign up, let's really run through people, because the last thing we're going to do is just sell you stuff and then, roll away into, the sunset. Tell them how we're actually going to support them if they sign up tonight, Ben.
Right. So here's the deal. The culmination of this live event here and why you showed up, which we're super appreciative that you're here, is we don't just want to say, here's Esferas, it's awesome, start using it. No, that's not the deal. We want to literally go side by side with you to actually get you to a success point. So we're going to do a handful of things, right? So number one, if you sign up, right, and you just go full in for the monthly plan, $49.99 a month, and you just sign up right now, and get going, and we'll get your info and get you set up and everything. We'll just sign on tonight, right? We're going to do a one-day event, okay? And that particular one day, we're going to roll through everything on Esferas as far as training goes, right? So for an hour, 2 hours, and 2.5 hours, it doesn't matter. There's no time frame on that. I'm going to make sure, and I'll be doing this specifically to make sure that everyone has exactly all the answers they need to run this successfully for their recruiting or staffing agency. So that's going to happen.
Scripts and guides. And here's what we're also going to do, guys, for this one-day event. Mm-hmm. You're going to spend some time with me as well, because I am the LinkedIn optimization master. I'm going to spend 30 minutes making sure, hey, because remember, we can have the best system, but if our profile isn't optimized, saying, here's what we specialize in, here's how I can serve you, and it looks professional, ain't no one going to connect with you, right? So we're going to spend 30 minutes showing you, hey, how can we get our profile super professional so that when we connect with business professionals, they feel confident in connecting with us, having a business conversation, and closing some massive deals. So I'm going to show you personally how to get your LinkedIn set up to drive a lot of traffic. And I'm going to show you some additional really cool stuff that will even enhance what you're already doing with the Esferas platform. So we got scripts, full setup guides. We got everything to possibly support you. Ben, talk about the 2-day event, because that is freaking so sick what you're doing.
So this is the ultimate, right? So if you're going to pop on and you ultimately want to take this on and get in for the annual, which is highly suggested because you're going to save 20%, and you're absolutely going to need this, right? And all of that. I love it, Alex. Discount on the Recruiter Empire. We'll talk offline. But bottom line is, hey, if you're jumping in for the 480 and you just want to go for the full year, which is highly suggested, we have a 2-day event, right? If you're doing annual subscription, right? So what that entails is all of the aforementioned, of what Tim mentioned, right? The scripts, the training, the usage, how to use action sequences. What is an action sequence? What are the templates? How do I set this up? How do I strategically target my prospects? Am I looking for candidates, clients? We cover all of that, right? On the 2-day event, on top of that, I'm personally going to go in and specifically for you, basically give you a recruiter.
Keys to the kingdom.
Yeah, the keys to the kingdom / empire, right? So I'm literally going to go in and dive deep on exactly all your questions on recruiting and staffing. I'm going to go in and I'm going to bring out all the knowledge and everything, pretty much that we kind of delve into in our programs, right? So I'm going to give you basically a lot of the deets that you need to know on recruiting, answer all your recruiting staffing questions. and mesh those and make sure that they pertain to Esferas so that we can, make sure you're on the same page, make sure you're getting somewhere. And ultimately it's going to be a blast. We're going to get you off to a complete sprinting start, not even a running start, a sprint start with the whole thing. So that's going to be the 2-day event. And so that's why we're doing it, and again, 2 hours, 3 hours. We're going to do it on I believe we don't have the date set. I think we're going to do it. When you sign on, I think we're going to do it Monday and then with Tuesday, Wednesday, I think. But also those that can't do it at those times, we're going to have separate times available. We can have weekend times available where we'll do multiple different events for those that signed on annually. So we can make sure, because we want to provide intimate value, right? So, we want to make sure that we're right there on a group Zoom, you know what I mean, with everyone that bought the annual plan, right? So you buy the annual plan, you're in with everybody else that's on annual, and we're going to show you everything you need to know with that. So on top of that.
And that's why we built this, guys. We want you guys to succeed. Why do you think Ben did the Recruiter Empire, right? He wanted to show people who have the same level of success. And here's what our job is, right? Facilitating these large groups of people is to make success super easy for you, right? So number 2, you're going to get unparalleled support. Here's what we mean, okay? If you ever email support@esferas.io, you're probably going to get a response in 10 minutes. If it's important, we'll hop on a Zoom with you. We'll do a quick call. We want to make sure that this system is working for you. And most importantly, okay, we are finally getting this Facebook group with other Esferas users. Now, here's the thing. Not only is it people in the Recruiter Empire paid program, it's also directors, VPs, and executives inside of my program who are using it as well. You could probably place some of them, and some of those people are working at places right now where they need deals. Okay.
Talk about a nice combination.
Pretty good combination, right?
Yeah.
The exact people you're looking for in this Facebook group. And hey, we're going to go live in this group, each week and just give tactics and strategies, answer all your questions, and try to get you guys connected, because that's what business is all about, right? So just to recap, we got $49.99 was the monthly rate. $480 locks you in for the year. We
20%
have
discount,
the additional enrichments as well, which we'll talk about. And so Ben, let me back up for a sec. Sorry. Let me share my screen for a sec, because hey, if you want to get signed up, I want to show you guys how to do that. So Ben, let me share my screen for a second. Yeah, I know there was some answers in the chat. Hey, one answer. If we cold email from this platform, what email server are we sending from? This system is not sent up to massively cold email people, okay? However, for whoever who asked that, what we are going to have in the near future is a place where in a follow-up sequence, you could potentially send an email as well if you did enrich that contact, if that answers your question, okay? What platform that would be done? That would be done from a third-party platform in your email through an integration through like Mailgun, etc. So that's something that will eventually come. There was one more question. Where was it? To clarify, yes, no. To clarify, yes. There is a way to connect by email where we are going to bypass the 100 weekly connection request limit. Our developers are working on it right now. Oh, Ben, you already answered that question. Ben's
I just threw it out there. The problem's already solved. We're getting it out real soon.
Excellent. So. Hey, if you guys want to get started, here's what you have to do, okay?
Well, Alex already said, shut up and take my money.
Exactly. Hey, what you have to do in the screen, you can actually see it at the bottom of the thumbnail. Well, let me see. Over there, right, at the bottom right. See where it says ETA. Hey, I'm not a developer, but he said within the next 2 to 4 weeks. But you know how that goes, right? We run into a hiccup, but hey, this is our main priority.
Yeah.
We're
high priority on it.
Because here's the thing: we want this, man. Me and Ben want this.
Yeah,
so
we want it for
so
our own
trust
business.
Me. Yeah, we want it for our own businesses.
Yeah.
So trust me, it is a priority. Hey, if you guys want to take advantage of these deals, here's what you do: you go to app.esferas.io. If you look at the bottom of the screen right now of the stream, you will actually see it. Let me blow it up right here too. So you would go to app.esferas.io. Let me blow it up real big for you guys. Maybe a little bit less. Okay. That is the website you will do. So everyone, if you want to get signed up, you go to app.esferas.io. Here's what you're going to do now. Okay. You're going to have to authenticate through LinkedIn. You're going to have to authenticate through LinkedIn so we know what account you're using. And then what you're going to do, your screen's going to look like this. And then you're going to go down to account, and then you're going to click update billing information. Okay? Update billing information. Now, we do give you a couple-day free trial, but here's the deal. To come to our event on Monday, okay, to sign up for the annual event and come on to that as well, okay, we are locking in those people tonight because we need to download all the data, get your information, and invite you to the event on Monday night for the first one so we can show you all how to get it set up, okay?
Make sure you're set up.
The way we're going to verify that is we're going to make sure, number one, you've went to this, you've authenticated through LinkedIn, your screen now looks like this, you click on account, then you're going to click on update billing information, okay? And then you're going to pick, okay, what you want. Okay, so do you want to go with the $49.99 option? Do you want to go with the annual pay? Okay, and now here is one other thing. If you want to get signed up for enrichment, here's what you'd have to do. So if you want the enrichment emails, you need to email support@esferas.io, and you need to say, I want 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, or 10K. Okay. We have to manually add this for you at this time. Let me just do this one more time. You're going to go to app.esferas.io, authenticate through LinkedIn. You're going to click account, update billing information, because here's the thing. If you sign in and just start a trial, we don't know if you're someone in our program, etc. So we are not going to invite you to the live event on Monday. So how we're going to do that is we're going to say who signed up tonight and added their card info, and an invite is being sent to you for these events. Ben, let's go ahead and maybe take a couple questions. I'm going to stop my screen share for a sec.
Yeah.
Who has questions about Esferas?
There were some ones that I saw up top here about needing Sales Navigator. Yes, you absolutely need LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So to utilize Esferas, you need LinkedIn Sales Navigator.
But here's the deal. I got some good news for you guys. If you guys haven't got Sales Navigator, guess what? I've been a Sales Nav senior level person for a long time, and I got 14 accounts. So guess what I can do? I can give you a 2-month free trial. As long as you haven't had Sales Nav or a premium LinkedIn membership where you got a free trial in the past 12 months, I can give you this for free for 2 months.
That's worth about
this only for the
$25. Yeah.
Do we get to attend the event? Yes. So if you pay $49.99, if you put your card info in, we have it set for Monday at 8 Eastern. If you can't attend, don't worry. We got recordings and different stuff. We're here to support you. Okay.
Lizzie
for the
wants
$49.99. Yeah, hold on one sec. For the $49.99, you will come to the one-day event where we go over how to optimize your LinkedIn profile, give you the scripts, set it up, make sure it's running, make sure you fully understand it. And then after you leave the event, we are still here to support you via the Facebook group and the email. If you go with the annual package, you're going to save 20%. And then what Ben's going to give you is a couple hours with him in an intimate environment, right?
I'm going to give you a masterclass, guys.
Masterclass, sales, other tactics, how to extremely be successful. So how to blow up your recruiting agency. So if it was me and I was new to recruiting, or I've been in recruiting, I'm looking to excel, hey, you probably want to get the annual plan.
We'll take as much time as we need. It doesn't matter. If it's 4 hours, it's 4 hours. We'll go through it all. We'll make sure. And Lizzie, absolutely. If you're grabbing enrichment, 100% you can attend the one-day event. If you're grabbing enrichment, You can attend the 2-day event. Doesn't matter. But
boom, there you go. There you go. Hey, Lizzie, you just have to email support at. Oh, if you only see the monthly pay, sorry about that. Do me a favor. If you only see the monthly, my apologies, guys. Let me share my screen for a second. If you want to hook up on the annual plan, Ben, let me share my screen again. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot. That is special pricing for the annual plan. If you want an annual plan, you have to email support@esferas.io, and we will get you hooked up, Alex. Okay, so just email support@esferas.io. Lizzie, the same thing. And Lizzie, so we don't forget about you, do us a favor. Oh, okay. Lizzie, when you email support@esferas.io saying, hey, I want 10K email enrichments, do us a favor and say, hey, Ben and Tim, don't forget about inviting me to the Monday event. Okay, because we want to make sure that we get you taken care of there.
And we'll keep track of you guys. We've got, when everybody comes in, we'll make sure that we when we've got this all coming through, we'll make sure we've got everybody that goes.
Would this work for Canadians? Hey, great question. We have people in South America, Europe, freaking Australia,
India.
guys. We have people, India, all over the globe. So here's the thing about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is everywhere, right? Decision makers are in Canada, Europe. So no matter where you are at geographically, yes, this will work for you.
Let's see.
Oh, Ben just sent it to me. Hey guys, if you want to get an annual plan, our dev just made it easy. I just put a checkout for you. So the checkout page is on YouTube, and it's just popped into Facebook. There we go. Oh, I can't pop it in into YouTube. Whoops, sorry guys. Won't let me do that. Can I pop it in the chat here? Well, I posted it. You should be able to see the comments in the chat. That is a direct link to sign up for the annual plan. Just to confirm, the 2-day event is only if you purchase the yearly. That is correct, because here's why. Hey, if you want to save money and you want to let me and Ben know that you're actually serious about growing your business, blowing up, getting emails, closing deals, we want to make sure, right, that you are set up for success. So we want to give you some extra support because we know you're committed to your business.
Yeah, look, if you're really trying to dive into this and you absolutely want to, go hardcore, I mean, both Tim and myself have built and scaled businesses, and at the end of the day, you end up taking advantage of things like 20% off, to get to where you want to be, right? So with that being said, if you're really going in, jump in on annual. First things first, you're going to get 20% off. Second thing, we're going to do the 2-day event where I'm literally going to run a masterclass, right? I'm not joking about that, right? If any of you have seen my content, my YouTube and all that, we're going to mishmash a lot of things together. I don't care if it's 4 hours, etc. But we're going to run through a lot of things about recruitment, staffing. I'll run you through the main 5 core elements of your business and what you should be doing, and specifically how you should be using Esferas in relation to everything and all that. Let's see.
Here's the other thing, guys. Hey, if you don't want to do $49.99 to invest in your business, to grow it, guys, business probably isn't for you, right? To run a business to scale, you need tools to help you. You're going to need email software. That's going to be, $30 to $100, depending on where, me and Ben use on support. That's $80. You're going to need, a bank account, a business license. You need stuff to ensure that you're successful, right? So please let us help you, right? That is why we created this, to not only grow and elevate our businesses, but make a good product where you guys can be successful, get emails, hook up, follow up, etc. Alex, that is absolutely incorrect. If you buy the annual plan, you get the 2-day event with Ben.
Correct.
Okay, so go over the bonuses one more time, Ben.
Yeah, so the bonuses are basically, if you buy $49.99 tonight, right now, if you set it all up and you get the monthly plan, you get a 1-day event, which is going to be super valuable. I'm not discounting that whatsoever. It's going to be incredibly valuable, where we're going to go through a lot, right? A lot of detail on Esferas, lot of detail
specific
on
to
recruiting.
you.
Right, specific, exactly, right. So we're gonna go through all that stuff and make sure that you're up to speed, ready to go, all that jazz. Just if you're gonna jump in on the annual plan, highly recommended. Save that money. You're also gonna get that 2-day event, which basically we're gonna break it into 2 hours one day, 2 hours another day, etc. And we'll figure that out. But it's gonna be within the next week. And long story short, on that event, we're going to go and do a deeper dive on recruitment and staffing, et cetera. So if you're new and you're jumping in and you're ready to grab emails and enrichment and you want to do automation, we're going to also tack on the recruitment and the staffing piece, so I can dive deeper with you to really to get you going, to help you out, and bring things out of Recruiter Empire, et cetera. Let's see. Yeah, so you answered that question.
Yeah, there is no limit to, if you're moving over from Octopus or Lead Leaper, it literally takes us 1 minute. We'll show you how to do it. Because, hey, why did we build it? We want it to be fully automated. So remember, to do this, to qualify to come to this 1 and 2 day event, okay, you have to go to app.esferas.io, okay? You have to click on account after you authenticate, and you need to enter your credit card number. If you don't do that, we don't know that you were on this event. We don't know how to invite you to the one Monday. And Levi says, okay, so 1 day event, $49.99, or 2 day event for yearly subscription. Yes, that is correct. It could not be any easier than what she just said. Yes.
And someone else said, I'm spending so much time doing everything manual. Yes, you are. Yes. And guess what? In case you weren't aware, your time is money. And again, I'm quoting from my past YouTube video I made, but your time is money as long as you use it properly. And I would equate utilizing things like Esferas as using your time properly, right? To basically set up automation that runs for you, that literally does exactly what we said, gets you clients and candidates on autopilot.
And let's be honest, this system right now, each week, 2,800 profiles a week, 100 connects, that's 400 connects. That's 2,800 times 4, that's 10K. Guys, we're talking about this, $50, 12,000 people getting in front of. You can't tell me that you're not going to do one deal or find one candidate. What's a deal worth? On the low end, 3K. On the high end, we've had people close 100K deals. What's one candidate worth, right? So super important. The other thing, does 1 day event include the masterclass? So on the 1 day event, here's what we're doing. LinkedIn profile optimization, Esferas setup, templates to be successful, how to use it specific to your business. That's what you get for $49.99.
Right.
If you go with the annual plan, okay, which you can click the checkout link or you can email support@esferas.io. Pop it in right now. The annual plan, you can get that either way. That will qualify you to go to Ben's event, which is going to be a masterclass of everything you need to know, years and years of experience, tactics and strategies to make sure you close even more deals, in your recruitment firm. Yeah, spending time doing stuff manually. We factored, how long would it take you to click 400 profiles a day? Connect with 15 people, ensuring your follow up with the right people, right? As that would take, half a day to a full day. You don't have time for that, right? So for $50 a month or, whatever the annual plan is, you literally save so much time. And yes, sorry, I know, Lisa, you asked that question a couple of times. I apologize, we skipped over it. Absolutely, there's people in Canada using it right now and closing deals and finding candidates. How else can we support you guys, right? We want you guys to get excited about using automation to grow and scale your recruiting business. How else can we help you?
I'd like to see anybody ask any question that you're sitting there, you're on your keyboard, but you're too shy to ask it. Just ask it. Let us know, right? Alex is in for annual. All right. What's up, Alex? I'm ready to work with you, man. Let's go. Boom.
Excellent.
Perfect. Excellent. You have made a good decision, sir.
Hey, I know if you haven't, guys, if you're still on the stream and you're like, I'm not too sure, here's the only reason you wouldn't do it, okay? Because you'd be worried about this. Will this work for me. Because let's be honest, if you knew that this would work for you, everyone would sign up. Agree? Well, listen to this. Every single person in the Recruiter Empire private group, Elite Masterclass, all these programs, every single member is on Esferas.
So when I put out screenshots and people are like, well, hey, I just got my first deal, $15,000, Esferas. Hey, I just got my, first 3 client meetings, right? Esferas. Hey, I just connected with this, person from so-and-so, wherever, Esferas, right? So you guys got to understand that everybody that's in my program, in my multiple programs, right? Recruiter mentorship and the elite program, people are using Esferas like crazy and getting connections, conversions, contracts, deals, placements, and ultimately money. So that's how things are working. So let's see. Questions are lining up here.
I'm up all night reaching out to LinkedIn. That's exactly why, guys.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's why you hook up on
should
this
not be
program.
happening.
How long till you start seeing results? Here's the thing. That's just so hard to answer. And we're not trying to bypass the question because here's why. Some of you guys recruit warehouses. Some do executive placements. Some guys do biotech, farming. There's some markets that are harder than others. But here's what I know. You will get results if we help you set it up. It's just a matter of time.
Right.
Okay?
Yep. So if you're looking for if you're looking for a rough estimate, right? We need to get your account set up. We need to get everything set up where it's going to visit, connect, send a follow-up message, all that kind of stuff, and all that has a cadence, right? So there's a handful of days that's going to work on, right? But let's just say 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out, you could probably expect to see some interaction and engagement going on. You could absolutely expect that there's a possibility earlier than that you're going to be getting tons of engagement just based on, let's go back to the views, right? 400 views on profiles every single day. So by doing that, let alone Tim just showed you 18, 19, 20 people connected with you just based on views. You didn't go seek those people out. You viewed their profile, right? Automatically on autopilot through Esferas, and thus they came to you. And lo and behold, looking for work, open to work. I'm wanting to chat with you because they read your headline. They saw that you viewed them. Okay, connected. Boom. Out of 20, 2, 3, 4 might want to work with you because they might want a job, right? They need career coaching. Any risks? Let's see.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to answer a question for
Yeah,
Summit.
there was a good one
first.
here.
How far out can you set up to do outreach? Here's the deal. I have 52 weeks right now, Summit. I got 52 weeks. Okay. Now, if that's your question of how many people can I import so it's like working, a lot. So I got a year. Now, or if you're talking about, because I was just talking to someone else, if you're talking about the difference between I just sent someone a follow-up message and I want to wait X amount of time, you can actually have it do 60 days, right? But let's be honest, why are you going to wait 60 days to follow up with someone? But you can set this out super far. I'll go ahead and take this, Ben, and I'll let you, let me take these two. Any risks are your LinkedIn account getting frozen? Here's the deal. There's over 500 users. I personally use this on 14 profiles, okay, of my whole team, okay? Now, here's the thing with LinkedIn. If you abuse it, if you do stuff you're not supposed to, there is always a risk of restriction, which is why we tell you exactly what to do when we put in safeguards in your account. But here's what we do. If we set up Esferas and then you guys go connecting with 1,000 people manually, yeah, that's not good, right? Your account will be restricted. Does that make sense? But there's 500 people on it right now. And let's be honest, would the whole Recruiter Empire private group be on this if their LinkedIn account were getting banned? No. As of to date, right now, no one's account has ever been banned. Will there be any phone support? Here's the way we work with that, okay? We're your support guys, okay? So typically, here's what happens. If we can't answer it by email, which we can 99.9% of the time, okay, we'll get someone to hop on a quick Zoom or give you a call, okay? Hey, Ben, do you want to answer the last three questions?
Yeah. So, will these events be recorded so we can rewatch if necessary? Absolutely. Why would we do all of these amazing events with tons of information without recording them? Sorry if you hear my my little Yorkie squeaking her toy below. But anyways, 100% you will receive a recording of the event, the masterclass. If you're in the annual and you go all the way, 100% we're going to get you the recording so you can rewatch everything, pause it, implement, do all that kind of stuff, and watch it over and over and over again, and that jazz. Do we accept? Go ahead.
I just asked our finance department, right? So I'll get you a question soon. Levi, can you give 2 months free sales now if we sign up monthly? Absolutely. Hey, I got 100 I can give out, so trust me, we're good.
We got you.
Just updated my billing info and emailed the support email. Was there a next step? Jordan, the only next step is to hurry up and wait. At the end of the night, or probably tomorrow morning to be more realistic, we're going to see who signed up, who's on annual, etc. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send out the invites to the events. But hey, let's be honest. You guys are in the recruiter empire, right? If you don't get an email by tomorrow morning or midday, hey, ping Ben, ping me. I'm in the group, right? We will make sure that you are good to go.
Do you need to buy my Recruiter Empire mentorship program to be in this program? No, you do not. No. So you can, no, the answer is no, a hard no. So you can jump on right now for the $49.99 a month plan, and boom, you're off to the races, and you are running LinkedIn automation like ASAP tonight, So no, you do not have to be a part of my mentorship program, although everyone in my mentorship program is using Esferas and getting crazy results. So if that's a little intel, that's some intel.
Whoever asked too, if you accept PayPal, right? Hey, at this time, we don't accept PayPal. It doesn't integrate with the software for subscriptions, etc. So there's only that option. Here's what we can do though. If you email support@esferas.io, which I'm going to pop it in the chat again. If you email support@esferas.io, we can actually send you an invoice that you can pay. And hey, by the way, guys, we don't have access to your credit card information. We use, we use Stripe, a safe processor. Love, yearly subscription done. Boom. super excited to have you on that annual event. That's so awesome.
Good.
Summit said you have it set up on Autopilot to reach new people for 52 weeks out. Shh, don't tell anyone. Yes, I do, Summit. Hey, Summit, if you haven't signed up, hey, get on the annual plan, right? Yeah. We want to work with you, man. I want to help you set up. I want to make sure you're like super successful. So make the decision to invest in some cool software to close some deals. Absolutely.
Yes, Summit. I think I've seen 3 comments or 3 questions from you that definitely screams annual plan. And let's get started, right? Let's get
just like I said. Will this work for me? Is this going to work for me?
Exactly.
I'm not sure, etc. Hey guys, there's
37 people are asking that question right now.
Yeah. There's a reason why every single person inside Ben's program is using Esferas. I mean, because they're closing deals. Hey, it's been a little bit. If you let me go ahead real quick one more time, Ben.
Another yearly done.
Oh, nice. Excellent, guys. Congrats for investing in your business.
Yes, congrats. You did the right move. We'll see you on the masterclass.
Brent, let me share this one more time.
Somebody's emailing you, by the way.
Cool. Can you let me share this in the screen, Ben? I know It's been a couple of minutes. People might have went to the bathroom. Hey, guys, if you were interested in getting started, you can go to app.esferas.io. Okay. app.esferas.io. After you log in, it's going to authenticate through LinkedIn. Then you're going to click on account. Then you're going to click on update billing information and make sure your card is in there. If you want an annual plan, right? I think there's an annual plan option there. I think they said it's up and working now. If not, you can email support@esferas.io. Also, I would highly encourage you guys, we're not making no money off these enrichment emails to you. The reason we added this is because me and Ben wanted it, right? We wanted to make sure, hey, besides all of this outreach, how can people be like super successful? So remember, if you want email credits, this package is $39.99. This one is $69.99. And then the 5K is $99.99 and then $129.99. So if you need verified business emails email support@esferas.io. Say, hey, Tim and Ben, I want the 1, 2, 5, or 10K package, and we will absolutely help you out. What? Okay, thanks, Ben. Sorry. Just want to make sure. I know a couple people probably went to the bathroom or something. Wanted to make sure that they didn't miss it.
Let's see. Explain the email package, please. Tim, you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah. Let me go into share screen. Ben, let me share my screen real quick. So here it is. So say we have Sales Nav, right? These are the people that we want to connect Esferas with and visit and do all this other cool stuff. Okay. After we import it, okay, into Esferas, what we're going to do, okay, is you could search by, obviously I saved this list, Connecticut. Okay. It's Connecticut. Now, what I'd have to do to get their emails, okay, this does not include this. Yes, you have to get this too. If I wanted all of the 2,400 emails, I would click the enrich button. In 10 minutes, I would come back, click the export button, which I'll show you. So I just exported this list. After I enriched it, I waited a couple minutes. Don't worry, guys. We got how-to videos. We are here to support you. I would click here. And now I would get this nifty document that I could import right into my CRM. Let me sort it by emails, sort A to Z, boom. There you go. That is a quick way to say, hey, I want all of the email addresses for, every single HR manager in manufacturing in Seattle. Import them, enrich them. You have access to them to email them and help close deals. Does that answer your question about the email package? It is not included with the normal Esferas subscription. So if you want that, email support@esferas.io. I'm going to pop that in the chat one more time.
So H. Martin, Esferas will not work with a LinkedIn corporate recruiter version instead of Sales Nav. You do need Sales Nav, but here's the good news, right? We have the ability to give you a free 2-month version of Sales Nav that you can utilize. So we've got some connects and we've got all that stuff where we can do that. And then we also have something else too. We have the capability to get you we have a very large licensing plan where we can actually chop the price of LinkedIn Sales Nav in half. So everyone should know that LinkedIn Sales Nav is about $99 a month. But with that being said, there is an opportunity for you to basically set up LinkedIn for approximately $45 a month, right? So it's kind of nothing.
Here's what we could do to H Martin 0809. Here's the good news for you. We get you a free LinkedIn account. We import a year worth of records on the free account. Then you can cancel Sales Nav because here's why. The LinkedIn restriction, all of this stuff, since you have the corporate recruiter, you are good to go. So we could literally get you a free account. We could work together, import, a year worth of records, and then you would be good to go. So you wouldn't have any problems.
Yep. No issues on that. So smooth sailing. Just whether or not you're looking for the $49.99 or you want to go all year, which saves you 20%.
Yep.
Let's see. I think we explained the full email package and all that, and the enrichment, etc. Sounds fantastic. I'm signing up tonight. Got to run. Okay. Are you signing up for monthly or annual, Summit? I think Summit, you're an annual person, but let's see. Yes, to confirm, you do need Sales Nav to work with Esferas. Yes, correct.
We will give you 2 months for free.
And here's the deal. Here's the deal. I just want to say this to say my piece. Being in recruiting and staffing and teaching recruiting staffing for just about 6 years, now solid, thousands of students. Sales Navigator is what you want. Okay. Everybody gets upsold to Recruiter Lite or LinkedIn Recruiter, etc. You don't need those platforms. You definitely don't want free. Premium does nothing for you. Recruiter is not as valuable as it seems. Recruiter Lite, same thing. Sales Navigator is exactly where you want to be, no matter what. So it like literally whatever plan you're on, you should be switching to Sales Navigator regardless, even if we weren't talking about Esferas right now whatsoever. So that's just something I want to throw out as a side note. Yeah.
Got it, guys. Well, hey, we were super excited to spend some time with you tonight. Hey, congratulations for those guys that invested literally a little bit of money to probably get a 10x return on it. Super, kudos to those guys who hooked up on the annual plan to, spend to not only get a deal, but to, spend some time with Ben. And hey, huge congrats to everyone who signed up for email enrichment. It's like, to me, it's a no-brainer. Me and Ben use it. We get freaking 10K emails a month, and then we, market to the people that we need to market to. So, hey, Alex, what we'll do on those live events, man, I will get you the referral code. Okay. So
super simple.
Yeah.
And H. Martin looks like H. Martin's signing up right now. Awesome. And then we got one last person here. What's the website again for annual plan? Oh, can you drop the link?
Yep. app.esferas.io. So here's what you're going to do, Austin. Yeah, Vicky, we will absolutely help you. Austin, what you're going to do, I'll go through it one more time. Ben, let me share my screen just to make sure Austin is hooked up. Okay. So, guys, what we're going to do is go to app.esferas.io, authenticate through LinkedIn, click on account, click on update billing information. Then you should be able to select annual plan. If you are unable to, Mr. Austin, you can go to email at support@esferas.io and we will hook you up. Linda, thank you. We like the name as well.
Yes, we love it. Took about 3 hours to create, but yeah. Hey, Alex, just wondering what you mean on the price slash. Just want to make sure we're clear on we're talking about sales nav.
How can we get that free 2 months sales nav and the price slash? Hey guys, we will absolutely. I know a lot of people worried about sales nav, guys. On the event,
just want to make sure this isn't related to Recruiter Empire, etc.
Okay.
I was just trying to clarify, just to make sure everyone's super clear. Yeah. Oh yeah. That'll be a code from Tim. Yep. Tim will get you a code, and you'll have that.
I'll send it right to your LinkedIn.
Super simple. You'll have 2 months free. So in 2 months you can do a lot, right? Once you're set up and once you do the event, et cetera. Who is sitting on here? There's 30 people, and I know y'all are wondering about, is this right for me? I'm going to tell you, right?
It looks like right now we have
there's more.
85% of people have signed up now, guys. So congratulations for those people. The rest of the 15%, what you guys still doing here? What can we tell you? Right.
So I was just going to say real quick. So I have for the past close to 3 years now, I've been teaching and coaching and mentoring and helping recruiters and people in staffing win big time. Right. And I've learned a thing or two through that process, right? Namely, precisely what kind of software to use, what kind of tactics, strategies, techniques, etc. Right? Alex, you're right, by the way. And with that being said, ultimately it comes down to, will this work for me? Like Tim said, right? Bottom line is, there's a huge element to this. You've got to invest in your business. If you want your business to succeed, you've got to invest in not only yourself, right? You could view it that way too, right? You could view it as a hybrid, right? If you're brand new to recruiting and staffing, et cetera, and you're getting something off the ground, you're investing in yourself, right? Because you are your own business, right? When I started my recruiting agency, I started literally from the ground up. First $100,000 in 6 months. No brags, right? But, scaled, and all of that. But I invested in myself along the way, right? So I added software, I added tools, products, and sweat equity, and all that kind of stuff. What is it about whoever I see that's still on the call, right, that you want to ask on the chat that you're maybe too shy to ask about, that you're curious about, right? Because you probably want to make an informed decision. I just want to make sure you know exactly everything you need to know, right? Because you're here, we're here. Why don't we answer your questions and just make sure? So drop it down if you got it. Drop it down if you got it. Otherwise, we'll hop off because those that have gotten in, super excited for everyone that's gotten in on, especially annual, but absolutely on the monthly as well. And just like Alex said, 10x sounds more like 1,000x. You're super accurate on that, and whatnot. So, but if you've got something to say, drop it down. If you got a question, I just saw the number of people still on bump up. So what's going on? You've seen what you've seen. I'm just curious. I want to know what you're thinking, what you're wondering, and all that, and figuring out what we're doing here. Let's see. Okay, you got a question, Ben? Lay it on me. I think it's JJ. Lay it on. I'm ready for you. I feel like it's going to be dramatic. There's a pause. Everybody else think of their questions while JJ drops this. I know y'all got questions. Don't fake me out. Okay. A bunch of stuff came in. I'm just counting my pennies. So what are we looking at? A month, $49.99 a month. $49.99 a month, and you are in.
Guys, cancel Netflix, cancel Hulu, go all in on your business. That pays for Esferas, right? Don't go out to eat one time in the month of May. That pays for Esferas.
Once a month pays for Esferas, and then once you get your first deal off of Esferas is paid for the year. All right, can we basically do simple math, right? One deal that you get through Esferas is paid for the year. Let's see.
Yep,
Go
ahead.
I was going to say, will this work for somebody new to recruiting?
Yes.
Not only will it work for somebody new to recruiting, it
deal.
is best for somebody new to recruiting. If you're new to recruiting, right? Having mentioned that I do nothing but coach and teach and mentor recruiters and recruit, and obviously, build software for recruiters by recruiters, but it is specifically meant to literally Facebook user. I don't see the name, right? But to launch pad you to where you need to be. So this is something that would literally get you off the ground. So if you're asking if this is going to work for someone new to recruiting, 1,000% is the answer. I wouldn't hesitate for a second to jump on and just get the $49.99 a month and just and be on it, because this is going to 10x everything you're doing 100%. Let's see, Nancy, what was the software that makes it Autopilot? So Tim, do you want to chime in?
Yeah. So this is the Esferas, Nancy. I'm not sure if you've been here the whole time. After we're done with this event, you can actually go back and watch it. The name of it's at the bottom right of the platform as well. It's called Esferas. Scott, can't do it till later night. Am I still okay? Yes, you are, Scott. Here's what I'm going to do. All you need to do is go to app.esferas.io, click on account, make sure your credit card number is in there. We're going to pull the list, and then we will send out the files. Levi, you don't need both features. You absolutely need Esferas. We just recommend emails because it's like, hey, how fast do you want to get deals, right? So if you can only make sense of 50 right now, then just go with Esferas. If you can make sense of, hey, I want to get there quicker, then sign up for the enrichment as well. Okay, cool. Book a call to check about that. Awesome.
Yeah,
Ben. Well, hey.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
it's
Ben.
A whole separate thing, but you I know you got to run. You got the
little man at home, guys.
Right. No, but just on JJ's question, right? Although you'd be hopping in, on the program, right? You need Esferas, right? Because that's part of our tech stack. That's specifically exactly how we get our students deals, right? So I forget if you jumped in or didn't or not, but you need Esferas, bottom line, to crush this thing. So that's where we're at. I know, Tim, you got to run, and I got to run as well. Hey, for anyone else that hasn't spoken their piece, you've got the email. You've got support@esferas.io. Do you want to drop it again, Tim, just for anyone that wants to jump on and just get with it? If
you have any questions, maybe you came at the end of the event, you want a quick demo or something, absolutely. I will pop them down below. Give me a second. Here we go. There we go. All right, Ben. Well, hey, guys, it was a pleasure spending time with you tonight. Again, congrats to those that invested in their business. We look forward to reconnecting on Monday. We will get the email out like midday tomorrow. It's going to be like Monday around 8 Eastern. If you can't make it, we got recordings. We will work it out. We're here to support you.
You'll hear from us. Yep. Thanks, everyone.
No problem. Ben, do you want to close it down?
Yep, absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you. See you later.